think. Let me just. Oh dear, oh dear. I think I may be live. Excellent. What's the quality like? Absolutely terrible. Fantastic. It'll do. I can hear myself. Okay. Let's have a fart about and see what. Thingy doobry. I'm going to turn that off because it's going to drive me crazy. And we're off. Okay. Well, this is entertainingly pointless. A lot of this is going to be me without a head. That's not necessarily a bad thing. Oh dear, have we lost our main feed? And again it's gone! Oh, fantastic. That's not at all irritating. Now if... Now... Crap. Phone. We have 3 angles. Stuff it, I'm actually going to do something productive. Let's see, where do I get chat? Assuming... Okay, that actually seems doable. So, Ronry. theory I can see chat. I think we're all good. Let's... Where are you? Aha! Just no, I don't want to be upside down, do I? Describe what I'm up to. Okay. I think I might turn the volume down a little bit. La 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 la. Absolute mess in here. Ah, balls. Ugh, what a waste of time. Because you're a moron, Dean. That's better. Whoa. This is my first experiment with streaming, and it's going fantastically. So far, my main camera's dropped only twice. But then again, I am using an iPhone, so what do you expect? I just recently done a 3D print. And I'm now cleaning out the resin tray. I'm waiting now, even though there's nobody here, in the hope that, you know, I can look at the playback video to get myself an idea of how it's going. See what the whole process is like, to see if it's actually worth it. The main issue I see with this is its corners. It's really difficult to clean. Well, not impossible. Ugh, go away. Oh, interesting. La, 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 la. Oh, I had 2 views. Fantastic. Increased by 100% above the expected. No comments, no likes. But 2 views! Oh, I'm so needy. Another 3D printing stream. Not entertaining. Not interesting. Just a guy cleaning a tray. What do you expect? Bugger all. Lower your expectations. Oh! Our camera's gone out a 3rd time. No main camera. There we go. Clean as a whistle. Ish. Kinda. As clean as I can be bothered to make it anyway. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. That'll do. That'll do. Now, the actual thing. La la la. Uh-oh. Huh. Oh, hello. Lol, poor fleas. These are flasks that I made myself, actually. Ah, there we go. I made these on Blender myself a while ago. Well, actually recently. I'm experimenting on them. You can tell I made them because the finishes, you can still kind of see the rendering. It'll do. Welcome to my very first stream, by the way. You're the very first person I've ever spoken to, so hello. We're still experimenting. Unfortunately, I was supposed to have another camera. Unfortunately, it's broken. It's not working, so, you know, start as we mean to go on. You haven't had much luck in female printing? Have you actually been doing some printing yourself, or just trying to find other people? It's always yes. Well, starting it wasn't hard. It's just that kind of lonely feeling when you're sort of wondering if, is there really any point to doing this? But, you know, the intention is that I'm going to be recording this for videos. I normally don't make 3D printing videos. It's normally sort of cosplay and prop stuff. I print small figures and objects for scale modelling. Okay, cool. Airplanes, tanks and the like. Ah, that's nice. These are kind of proof of concept. Basically, I want to make myself a set of mad scientist type equipment for a live action roleplay, a LARP I'm going to be running. So this is me realizing there's no one else doing stuff like this on the internet that I can steal cheaply and easily. So my only option is to do it myself. Eventually I want to get a full set so we can effectively make it look like a whole bubbling laboratory. Airplanes, tanks and the like. So these are model airplanes and whatnot that you keep for yourself, sort of airfix type. No, that's not going to fit. And the rest, this in theory is going to be a ball and socket. Mainly like World War II vehicles and armour. Ah, cool. I've actually got a friend who collects and paints those. So the thing is, I always like making stuff like that, but once it's made, I get bored of it very quickly, and it just ends up cluttering and taking up space, which is kind of why I prefer making stuff on commission for friends. That way I can have the fun of making it and then get rid of it. Learning Blender, I haven't learnt Blender. This is a nice chap I met online. Gave me a short tutorial just before Christmas. We made one of these together, and with that I've been able to kind of copy and rinse and repeat and do the same. From engaging to the rubbish. Yeah, No, we all have a pile of projects that kind of get half finished. Let's see. Oh, very nice. So if we do that. Yeah, that should do. Need to get rid of the spars, but yeah, that should do. Hopefully once this is done, it'll go in and hold up one of my cameras. Currently, the one that isn't working. Engage into the rubbish pile. Da, 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 da. I kind of obsessively clean these and keep them as clean as possible. It's become something somewhat obsessive. I kind of wish that they'd design them to be easier to clean though. Okay, I can't really comment considering this is my first 3D printer and we're still technically a noob. I stumbled across your video doing my Room 2 thing. Oh, but USA? Oh, nicely done. I never imagined anyone would come this far. It's always best to err on the side of caution. Yeah, I suppose it's to sort of make sure you don't contaminate the next one. It's a hell of a lot messier, but I do think it's a lot easier than FDM. Everyone seems to get into FDM first, but I don't know. I got quite a nice printer to start off with, and it's really easy. Not much I haven't had much problems with the printing that I haven't caused myself. Last question, have you thought about trying any waterable washable resins? No, to be honest. I'm still kind of in the early stages. The water washable resins look interesting, potentially easier, but I'm cheap. This is infinitely less expensive. Well, not infinitely, but you know what I mean. So as I'm learning, I want to go with the cheap stuff, and when I know what I'm doing, I'll probably at some point splurge out on the water washable stuff and see if it's any better. The thing is, I imagine I'm going to be having to be as diligent with the cleaning as I am at the moment. So I'm not sure if it'll save time and effort. And I'm not even sure if they're even less toxic. So I probably still need to use the mask anyway. So, you know, the water washable sounds like a good idea, but whether it actually saves time and effort,
Who can say? Okay, put that back. Have you actually, have you tried with the water washable stuff, or are you just curious out of to see what other people think, to see if it's worth trying? I have very little experience, sort of. I don't want this to seem like I'm much of a 3D printer, just because my first ever stream is involved in 3D printing. Oh, there we go. Ugh. True, I haven't heard that the resin is more expensive in the long run. It is neglected by. True. You don't have to get the isopropyl alcohol, but fortunately, I had a load from previous projects. So I kind of use it for other things. Considering I work a lot with foam and use contact adhesive and that sort of thing, it's handy as a thinner for that sort of stuff. So that's actually what I mostly use it for. Although I haven't used it for that purpose since I got the 3D printer. The primary use at the moment has been 3D printer, but the original project, as I say, was thinning down contact adhesive, which it really worked really well at, so I'm not going to complain there. Footy team. Ah, no, that's sport. That involves actually sort of going outside and doing things. So, no. I may be a Brit, but we don't all like football. I've watched football a couple of times. I just found it frustrating. No, I can't stand anything that sort of involves too much exercise. Okay, and these can go into the cooker now to there we go. And 10 minutes. Okay, and while that's cooking, let's clean this mess up. As I say, this wasn't... Oh no! Everyone has a right to be interested and bored with whatever they want to do. What sort of things are you into? I'm assuming it's more than just 3D printing. Oh, thank you very much. That's much appreciated. I was seriously expecting no one to actually be bothering with this. I tried to keep it as hidden as physically possible, only telling the half dozen people on my subscription list that it was happening, so whether or not it's a waste of time, who knows. Reaching the American Civil War. Researching the American Civil. Oh, excellent. See, I do like me sort of histories, sort of the sort of battle of whatever and whatnot. There's a chap on YouTube who does a lot of good videos, at least did, Aton Shea, and I really quite liked his sort of American Civil War stuff, but I generally much prefer me ancient Roman, or sort of ancient you know, sort of military and that sort of thing. Oh, you like his channel too? Excellent. His Checkmate Lincolnites stuff was always interesting, but yes. But I have to admit, just purely the history, he's got a very good take and a wonderful way of presenting it. Clear place, yes. He must really go to a lot of effort to sort of script all of his videos. I've never been that bothered, or at least sort of wanted to take that much time with my videos. I kind of lose the will to live after a while. Be glad to make another man of YouTube culture. Well, zero culture. Oh, what a mess. Okay. The plan is, with my channel anyway, I'm supposed to have another camera, a main one, that's down at the moment. And I'm going to be recording video over the next month or so about for my next project, which is going to be making a pair of lizard feet for a friend at a LARP. He has a lizard man character, so I'm going to be making him a pair of lizard looking feet to go over his shoes. And the next couple of streams are going to be me making those. So I may as well just get started with the basics. Now, actually, I'm still waiting for the thing to stop cooking, so. He's got around the same shoe size as me, so. That'll do for the time being, so. Plan is to fill that up with foam. Oh, you can't see it at all. Lovely. Nope. Get a better pen, Dean. Can you see that? Oh, fantastic. Build that up with foam. Carve it, give it some good sort of claws and whatnot. And yeah, come on. Oh, that'll do. Let's have a look at these things. Oh dear. Okay. The bottom's a little poorly done, but that I'm quite impressed with. What it probably needs is a good sand. Just the but we've currently got some let's see if we can get that out. First experiment, let's use a pokey stick. Come on. I've got it loose. Now it's just getting it out. Come on. Useless bloody. Okay, try tweezers. Okay. Fantastic. Yeah, I need to work out how to get rid of the lines. Well, there's one easy way to get rid of those lines. That's not bad actually. The only problem is, the intention is to print these out of transparent clear resin, so that they actually look like glassware from a mad scientist lab. And sanding it probably won't be an ideal solution. That's not bad. One thing I hate most about crafting, that's sanding. You sand for hours and hours and hours, and yeah, could potentially end up with a really well looking model, but you've just lost the will to live from sanding for 6,000 years. My tolerance for that sort of thing is limited. Okay. I'm really impressed with that, to be honest. There's a conical flask, a round bottom flask, and a bingamy flask. These obviously aren't the final product. The real ones are going to be a little bit bigger and made out of clear resin. But yeah, that'll do. Okay, and on that note, I achieved what I want. I've been streaming for about an hour now. Thank you very much, Alan Black, for joining me. It's much appreciated. You made this far less lonely a experiment. So thank you very much if you're still around. The plan is to stream this time roughly every week, and maybe we'll get a little less awful at it. So thank you very much. I'm heading out. Enjoy. Let's just have fun. Be brave. Bye.